Skateboarding was very much a large part of culture amongst kids in the 80s, especially when the likes of Back to the Future came out. And Electronic Arts capitalised on this by releasing Skate or Die in 1987. Move over Tony Hawk. The soundtrack playing now was, at the time of release, something practically unheard of. Rob Hubbard's status as one of the masters of chip-tune musicians was eternalised with his use of the SID chip in the title tune, which featured samples of a distorted electric guitar. The action begins in the skate shop. Here you'll get your first glimpse of Rodney, the gruff and aged punk proprietor of the skate shop. If you think he looks a bit of a character here, then you've got to check out the ZX Spectrum depiction. Rodney looks a little less like a Rodney and more like Purple Alien with a sailor tank top. Either that or he died in this position a few days ago and is slowly decomposing, and nobody has bothered to check in and see if he's alright until this exact moment. There are 5 events to test your skills, and once you've entered your name in the registration form, you get to choose from quite a wide range of board colours. Then it's time to get into the action in the following events. First up, we have Freestyle Ramp, and there's 100 feet of wood and steel curved into a wide and smooth U-shape. Okay, I'm old. The cool dudes obviously knew this as a half-pipe, apparently. After you drop in, you'll have 10 complete passes to score as many points as possible by performing tricks and stunts. Stunts can be mixed together, and the more difficult the manoeuvre, the higher the bonus points awarded. Those available include kick turns, rock and roll, foot plant, rail slide, hand plant, aerial and ollie air. The high jump also uses the ramp, but relies more on power than dexterity to achieve a good score. Speed is generated by waggling the joystick, and you have 5 complete passes to achieve the greatest height. If you consider that you reach the peak early, you can mark the point by pressing the fire button and quit the event. Leaving the high jump, the next event is the downhill race, where you speed through a parkway, dodging hazards by jumping, spinning, ducking and slide turning down the vertically scrolling course. Control may be switched between regular and goofy, the former relating to control with respect to the landscape, and the latter with respect to the board itself. The fourth event is another vertically scrolling downhill, this time involving a downhill jam through town, hence the name. The course is set within an urban environment and has dozens of potentially lethal hazards. The controls are like downhill race, with regular and goofy foot options available. Press the button and lean into the direction you're facing to punch, either high, middle or low.
So who put the lights out?
Finally, we reach the pool joust, an empty pool, a sunny day and a boffing stick. Rules are simple, 2 go in, 1 comes out. You get 5 passes to connect with your opponent. Then he takes the boffin stick and the tables are turned. First one to get 3 slams on the other guy wins, but you have to win by 2 clear points. One of the first things I noticed when playing this game is the care taken with the player animations. Did you take a jump too steep? Watch as your skater crashes through the ramp and leaves a crater in Looney Tunes fashion. Or try skating through a fence in the downhill jam event. The manual, which I'll include in the description of the video, came with a mini glossary of skating lingo, which is bound to turn a nerdy wannabe skater sitting around into a nerdy wannabe skater sitting around playing Skate or Die, and shouting incomprehensible phrases at the monitor. If you was a fan of California games, or indeed if you enjoyed the Summer, Winter, World Game series as a whole, then I think you'll really love this too. I do remember though, back in the day, that this game seemed to take an age to load from tape, but was well worth the effort when it did. A great game to play with friends too, so grab a buddy and get this one fired up on your Commodore 64. Thanks for watching guys, what did you think of Skate or Die? Hit the like button if you enjoyed the video, and let me know your memories in the comments section. I did play this game for hours with friends back in '87, and I don't even like skateboarding, but it is a very decent game indeed. For more nostalgic memories, then maybe consider subscribing to the channel and following me on this epic journey down memory lane. Check out the playlists and see if there are any more games that you remember from your youth. Failing that, hopefully you'll stick around for the next video coming up. Until then, bye for now.